Just got me one right there. Not sure where he came from. Yeah. I'm in about 3 feet of water here and throwing a really dinky, tiny little bait and just swimming it along. Got me a little chunker here. Boy, he's pale. And water temperatures out here have gotten up to about 57 degrees. It's Dalton, everybody, and right now I'm taking one of my little swim baits and I've cut it way down and I'm just swimming it real slow on this light jig head. And he came from I don't know where and took that bait. So let's see if I'm on something today. Keeping a real close eye on my graph with my depths, and they're just kind of up off the bottom. And if I could just keep this bait just up off the bottom, that's when I seem to be getting my bites. Little spotted bass, and this swim bait right here has so far been the best bait I've worked this week. And like I say, I can see them pretty much up off the bottom. Every once in a while I'll see them on the bottom, so I just let it sink down, and then I just put my rod tip down and I slowly reel it, and then one of them will just come by and grab it. That's a nice one right here. It's a really nice spotted bass right here. Yeah, it's a nice one here, 4-pound test line. I saw a group of them go underneath the boat on my graph, and I just slowly worked that bait. Gets kissed when they're that pretty. I just slowly worked that bait, almost jigged it up and down. And well, when he took it good. That's a nice bass right there. There we go. Well, hey everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I've been out here 3 days this week, and this by far was the best day. I can tell you that sometimes I am guilty of not paying attention to my surroundings. I'll kind of get stubborn with a bait that I really want to work. I mean, I'm really enjoying making jigs, but right now I'm just not getting a jig bite, and I wind up throwing the jig a little bit too much and missing out on other bites. So I started paying a little more attention, saw a bunch of the shad, little bitty shad, and some of them are getting bigger. So what I did was I took one of my swim baits that I make. It's actually a grub, and but it has a boot tail on it. It's a 2.5-inch little swim bait, okay? And what I do is I take a 1/10 ounce Z-Man jig head, a Ned head, and I typically I'm going to cut about a 1/2 inch off this bait, making it about a 2-inch bait, okay? Just seems to match the profile a little bit better. And then all I do is just thread this little Z-Man on. It's a real simple way of fishing, but it's a lot of fun. It catches a lot of fish. I got a lot of bites on this today. I got a whole bunch of bites on this. I'm surprised I missed 4 or 5 of them, and it really blew me away because look where that hook is. It's right there where the tail is, and I still missed them, but I caught a whole bunch and got a whole bunch of bites. It was really fun. Now the setup I used for this, I wound up breaking off, is I've got a Daiwa rod here. It's called a Laguna 66. It's a medium light rod. It's got a lot of nice tip. I use it for my crappie rod, but I also use it a lot for Ned rigs and small light baits. I got 10-pound test, Seagar and Vizix, not Seagar and Vizix, Suffix 832 braid, and I used 6-pound test, correction, I used 4-pound test fluorocarbon line. This is Berkeley Vanish, and it's a really thin fluorocarbon. It's really strong, unless you get hung up like I did. And that 4-pound test with this little bitty bait just makes it get down there better. I can control the bait really well because it's really light. And like I say, I got a whole bunch of bites on this today, and it was a lot of fun. The crankbait bite was okay when the wind kicked up. The rock crawler has worked so well for me out here. If they keep biting it, I'm going to keep throwing it. A couple things about a crankbait. Not only can you find fish with it, but you can also eliminate areas where there's not fish or they're not biting. And that's another good use of a crankbait. Before I close, I want to give a shout out to the rangers here at Lake Nacimiento. I was out here the day before yesterday. I went up to get my boat and trailer. I was done for the day, and somehow I got stuck in sand. I don't have a four-wheel drive, so the more I tried to get out, the more my back wheels just dug in. I tried to use rocks, whatever I could, to get it out myself, and I couldn't do it. So I saw one of their trucks up the hill. I made the hike up the hill, and I asked them to assist me. They gave me a ride back down, pulled my truck out. Just a matter of minutes, it was done, and they had another thing they were doing. They were a little bit pressed for time, but they took the time to help me out. And I just want to thank the rangers out here for taking that time. They help a lot of people out here, and I'm really thankful for them. Well, guys, I appreciate you all. If you haven't subbed, I appreciate it if you would. Like I say, I'm going to wrap it up for the day. I'll be back out here next week, and it looks like Thanksgiving weekend, my wife and I may be out here on Black Friday. That's a good day to go fishing. Let all the people go shopping and argue and fuss over everything, and we'll just come out here and fish. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you next time.